My name is Ben Mearson, aka Humble CEO. I escaped communism, I became a refugee, and I landed in Canada. My goal was to become a millionaire by the age of 30, and I did that. I did that through real estate and through focusing on personal development. Join me in my journey to help you do the same thing. Follow me, let's roll.
Big day, man. A lot of helping people, education. Love it. Let's go get some eats. Just wrapped up a killer day. Amazing information that we shared with the team. And so happy to be training people. If you guys aren't in wholesaling, if you don't understand the game, I promise you're probably doing this wrong. You need to get perspective over how to wholesale the right way. And it's not just a matter of doing contracts, it's about being fully prepared, able, committed, and having the resources to close the deal and being able to reverse engineer that process. You need to reverse flip. That's the only wholesale that makes sense. All the other stuff, it's a waste of time. You got 14 about to make it happen with your boy Humble CEO and the whole gang here.
So what's your experience? Tell us real quick. I'd like to kind of go around the table.
So I used to have...
So tell us a little bit what you've done, and then like where you're at now, and why this is so important to you.
Well, in the past, I've owned almost $2 million worth of assets and investment property, and then had a breakup with my partner, and then we liquidated.
Okay.
Had children, and then and I went off to do other things and a lot of hard working and not making my money work hard. And I was like, this is a no-brainer. I really need to go. This is something I enjoyed and love doing. I love helping others, and now, yeah, so I really have this fixation or this thought to get into like a duplex or a triplex. But really, at the end of the day, it's just, I think the simplest cookie cutter after this meeting today, I think, forget about maybe what I had before with a duplex, triplex. Just look at the deal. The numbers should make sense, and just go with a simple deal instead of maybe, I don't know. I just want to get in a deal right now.
Yeah.
I'm like itchy. The numbers have to make sense, but I just want to get speed in a deal. So I did all before. I was successful. It feels like with the I took real estate law, so I was going to become a lawyer. Then I got really sick. But anyways, I have a law background, so the contracts is ironic. I think I was scared of that, but actually, after you showed it to me today, why?
It's simple, right? The paperwork is really simple.
It is.
We overcomplicate the paperwork. We overcomplicate this whole process.
And my soldiers are not working.
Here, like sending the soldiers out and putting them into work.
You're here.
You're here. All right, I'm going to let you guys look at the menu here real quick while I order a couple of glasses. Like for you coming back into the investing world after you've already kind of made it in a sense and had to start kind of at the bottom again?
So because I knew going back into the industry, I wanted to divert the land mines, and I also wanted to get into wholesaling. And it was a strategy I never tried before, so I wanted to make sure that someone could divert the land mines for me. So I knew I wanted to, so that was my first mentoring program. And then I, through building my database, building my network, everybody kept on saying, oh, Ben.
Really? Okay.
And then I pursued to find you, and then you had a webinar, and then I was like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. And your prices were like a fraction of the price of what I invested.
Oh, I should have charged more. Right?
The value is like substantial, and I've already said that on my video, but
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
And why not go with that? Because my other company I partnered with was more American-based.
Okay.
And a lot of their coaching was that. And originally that's because my sister and my brother, they live in the States, so I thought maybe they'll, because you guys have a lot more, they have a lot less rules over there.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe let's start over there, because you don't have to touch your investments anymore.
Yeah.
Like old school way. And then I really found out that this is really not the way I want to go, and anyways, it wasn't valuable as what you provide.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of a way of giving back too, right? Could we charge a fortune for this and get people in? Sure, we could. I got no problem upselling. I'm an okay salesman, right? I can get 10 grand out of Mark if I needed to, right? But yeah, the point is like just leading with value and really helping people. I'm about long-term relationships, really, because the right people are going to stick around. The wrong people are going to take whatever they want to take, and they think they can win short-term and then be gone. But the right people are going to like, hey, how do we stay connected? How do we do more stuff together?
Yeah, how do we grow together?
Yeah, how do we grow? How do we do more business, more opportunity, right? And then you create good partnerships. You create good opportunities to really grow together. April and me are doing deals, right? Mark and I are doing deals. So there's opportunities to do more and more deals together, right? There's no shortage of opportunity around. There's a shortage of people willing to do the work and stay humble. Too many people play small, right? And they don't really know what they want.
Small and slow.
Small and slow. They never call me small and slow. Right?
People don't know that.
Lambo.
That's right. Don't let them call you small and slow. But I think just knowing what you want is huge.
Right.
Like you guys want to buy a house, right? You want to get in the game, buy a house, buy a property. So what is the quickest way to get there?
Right.
Is there a different way? Is there a better way?
Yeah.
Same with Sean. You want to get a property, right? It's part of your goal.
Yeah. And yeah, today, like you really reframed it for me, which was great. Because you gave me, you know, a higher point of perspective to look at, you know, this whole business from. And you know, like I've been at Lead Ninja for, yeah, I was in the company in April, and you know, I decided to give it a shot because I seen the benefit. But you know, after like 4 months of working, you know, it really, like I really had a breakthrough moment because I really wasn't putting in enough work. I wasn't putting in enough effort. You know, I wasn't treating it like a business. But to have this reassurance to know that I can make it happen somehow, some way, it's just amazing.
So you feel confident now that you can do it?
Absolutely.
Oh man, I like this guy. There you go. That's what you need, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Growing up my whole life, like I've loved video games. And you know, it's kind of synonymous with real estate because if you know how to play the game well, you can play at a higher level, and that's just it. Like nobody, I haven't had anybody to, you know, go through those steps, and that was so beneficial to my personal situation.
Yeah. Well, there's shortcuts, right?
Yeah.
There's shortcuts in this real estate game, but too many people they want to play it the slow way. They want to go through every little level. Just take me to the princess, man. Take me to Bowser.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm trying to mess with Bowser right now. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Man. Just play with the big boys.
Yo, play with the big boys. We ain't trying to mess around with the little bosses.
Yeah.
Right?
Still waiting for
I think we're good to go.
Yeah? Okay.
But let me ask you, who's your favorite Super Mario character?
I'm going to go with Princess Peach.
Princess Peach.
Is that okay?
All right. Let me ask you a question. How long is Princess Peach willing to wait for that dude to finally get to her?
I have no idea.
She's waiting a long time, right?
This is true. It's
Right?
never happened yet. Yeah.
But don't you think at some point she gets fed up at some point, right?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
Moving along.
Y'all need speed, because Peach ain't gonna wait for you.
Work with speed.
Work with speed, right? Here's the answer.
There you go.
So it's all about Bowser now, right? I like that you bring up the video game reference, though, because It's a very good analogy. It really is. Because you're either playing at this level or this level. Right? Like, how are you playing Halo right now? Are you the guy running around with your gun in the ground and you're doing this? And this guy's over there sitting there just like, boop, boop, just pegging you off? I don't want to be this guy pointing at the ground and doing this all the time because you can't figure out the toggle switch. But how many of us are doing that as investors?
Oh, yeah.
We're running around with our gun pointed at the ground thinking we're making progress. When there's other people from a vantage point looking at us saying, peck. Right? Go ahead.
And like it's crazy too because if like one of my favorite games was Modern Warfare 2. Guess how many days I had played in that game? I had 32 days of my life spent playing that game. Like that
32 days of your life.
Of my life
Whoa.
playing like a particular video game. Like that just blows my mind. And like I could have been reading or anything like that. So right now I have a goal. I want to exceed that. I want to exceed that gameplay. And this is the hours of my goal. So.
Okay, great. You're changing your habits.
Yeah.
So you basically said that you wasted a month of your life. Wasted is going to be the word I'm using, deliberately, playing video games. And the only reason I'm saying wasted because it didn't give you any result. The only result was a little bit of comfort and entertainment, but didn't help you out spiritually, morally, financially, physically. So now you want to spend that same time in Audible, that's amazing. Yeah, you're doubling down on your personal development. That really is something I heard that makes a lot of sense, is that your income will never exceed your level of personal development. You want more money, get better.
Yeah.
Be better. Do better for other people. You got to live with an open heart. My pastor said one time that your heart is either like this or like this. People who live with a heart like this, that's how their wallet is too. No money can come in, but no money can go out either. People who live with an open heart and an open mind, an open hand, money can flow out, but money can also flow back in. So this to me is abundance versus scarcity. I'm scared. I'm living with this closed heart. Just give freely. Give freely and it comes back to you. But again, we're trying to quantify that ROI. And that's the challenge. We want to know exactly what we're going to get. We want instant gratification.
Yeah.
And that's what we're all waiting for. The moment you get rid of the instant gratification, guess what happens? Your blood pressure drops a little bit because you don't have any expectation. I didn't come here trying to sell you on all this stuff. Just come and hang out. Let's talk deals. Right? Let's talk business. Let's talk personal development. And what comes out of it is relationships, real relationships. Right? And what happens from real relationships comes real opportunities. Because you do business with those that you know, like, and trust. You got to know, like, and trust people. Too many times people want to just do business and make it transactional. This is the worst way to do business. It's a one-off thing. Then you have to work all over again just to do it again. I would rather be relational, long-term, not transactional. So that somebody keeps coming back to me. Hey, I need money, I need mentorship, I need deals, whatever it is, let's make it work. And then you have longevity. You're actually stacking. You're building a pyramid. You're not building anything when it's transactional.
No.
Right? Some people call it karma. Right? Other people call it the universe. I just think we need to speak life into people's lives and generally help people and care about them with no crazy hidden agenda. Just hang out with people because it's the right thing to do. Seems like a novel concept. So, okay, let me ask you then, same question. What was the thing kind of holding you back up until this point? Or what's the big fear or the big issue holding you back?
What happened when I bought the first property? First 4 years I was not able to pay the debt. 30,000 turned to the 50,000. I lost my job. And everybody just keeps telling me like, no, that's wrong. Whatever you did was wrong. What was the advice? 3 years was in depression, but in the 5th year I refinanced the property, I paid off the debt and everything, bought a new property. But I have very solid fear inside me, like the reason I make it. I had a shares gone, I lost money in shares, I lost money, I had a store, I lost money there.
How much did you lose in your business?
Not much, but I will say around 70K.
60 or 70K? That's money. Yeah, that's
so
a lot.
I had like quite a bit. I made quite a bit of money too. I had like $400,000. I needed it, and then I lost it. Somehow 60,000, 70,000. Then I have to send some money back home to as I'm an immigrant here.
Okay.
So I lost quite a bit of money, and I had that fear set in me that this isn't whatever I make, it's wrong. I have to ask because everybody proved me that the decision I made was wrong. But for the last couple of years, I started working on myself. And I started improving. So I made another property. Then I checked people's properties in downtown. Like I rented a condo. I did Airbnb. I had like 25 condos there. And I was making really good money. My income was like somewhere $15K a month, and I was not doing anything. But then that crashed too last year because the building management stopped Airbnb because so many things happened. It's back to square one. Like now my income back to zero. From 15,000, and everybody was calling me like, what you're doing, you're always again failing and failing. I'm like, it's not failing, it's experience I'm getting. I know I have a lot of money, it's gone, but I'm not going to give up. So I went in a lot of seminars. I went in a state too for the whole city. I didn't buy anything because I think they don't know our laws or rules and stuff. Then here in Toronto, I went to another seminar, and the guy named Enough State. Actually, he knows me. And
isn't that interesting? Everybody seems to know me.
He's selling his package as well, which is around $6,000, and he does not leverage the money or anything. He said, "Oh, you have to." He said something to me, and I didn't like it. So then I started your webinar. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to give up. No matter how many times I fail, I know I can get up again. I know I made the money. I made up to $400,000.
Yeah.
It's just experience. I'm going to keep going. Here I am again today. I'm like, I'm going to start again from scratch, but I know if I can make 2 properties, I can make more than that.
Yeah.
So an interest. Did you want the Cab Sauvignon or the Pinot Noir?
I will take it.
So you said something on our one-on-one. Hopefully it's okay if I share it, but we had a conversation about, I'm waiting to get started. Remember? We had a conversation we had on the phone. Like, I'm waiting to get started. I'm waiting for, the 2.0. I'm waiting for the 30-day boot camp. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for that. And I'm like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, it hit me really.
Just get started. You're a business owner. You're an investor. Like, when you jump into this realm, you are a business owner. You don't have to wait for somebody else to feed you the information. You just need to take action. Because feeding you is what's keeping people broke, right? You're developing an employee mindset. I'm waiting for the program to give me the results, or just go out and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
But I have a fear, like I had a fear set, so I was like, I have to get a proper training. Maybe that's the thing, I'm making mistakes, right? I'm just trying to find out where I made a mistake in the past, so I don't repeat it. So that's what I was reading, like maybe I need a proper training, maybe I need a proper coach who can help me and guide me, so I will not make the mistake again. But then I learned, like, life is full of mistakes. You cannot be perfect. If you're perfect, you're God, right?
That's right.
So
if you are perfect, you are God. That's very, very true.
So I was like, and then I had a coach before too. He told me, if you don't trust yourself, nobody in this world will trust you. So start trusting yourself again, and you'll be successful. Cheers
to that. I love that. Yeah. All right. Here. Humble on 3. 1, 2, 3. Humble. Love it.
Thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so I know to keep making these videos for you. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ben Humble CEO. And visit my website at www.humble.ceo for more content, wholesale real estate opportunities, blogs, speaking engagements, and so much more. Stay humble.